Well, good day, folks. We're doing a bit of a review up here today because Lucy, our new puppy, needs some attention. So I've kind of moved some of the gear upstairs. Anyways, we are taking a look at this today, the Alxum. I think it's pronounced Alxum. I'm not 100% sure, but it is a magnetic electronic refrigeration. Yes, fast wireless car charger. So kind of cool because I know for me, I've experienced times where I am using my phone in the car charging and it's really hot, especially on the dash. So what happens is your phone actually overheats and it all shuts down. And that can really suck if you are on a trip listening to music, or even more so if you're using navigation and all of a sudden your phone turns off and you don't know where you're going. So what we're going to do is crack this open. We're going to take a look at what it comes with, take a look at the charger. We'll take a look at what they say on their Amazon listing, and then we'll take it for a ride and let you know our thoughts. Okay, so I've actually already opened it because I shot this video once already and then realized my camera didn't record. Haha, so excellent. Number one, here we go. It comes with this. This is the actual charger, and you can see Alxum. Yes, Alxum. It does have a little peely thing, which I've taken off already. But magnetic wise, it works. It actually works really well. It works with a case. Don't have too thick a case, but it works with a case. That's going to be your fan inside here, your ball mount where it's going to attach. Speaking of that, there is the actual ball mount right there. So it is set up so that it can hook into and attach to your vent. So basically it hooks and then you spin this and the hook closes and tightens around the vent, which is cool, right? Comes with a USB-A to USB-C cable, fairly large one, long one, which is good. And last but not least, a USB-A and USB-C 12 volt power adapter, which excellent that it comes with one of these because you can't really use this without it. So not too bad. So everything in there. Now, there are a few things it talks about in the manual. Oh yeah, and it does come with a manual. So manuals are important. Make sure you're focusing on me. I don't have a whole bunch of light in here, but you get what I'm doing. You get what I'm doing. Anyways, so let's see here. It says that it should automatically start charging once this is all plugged in and going. It does show on here these LED lights. Now, I don't know if it actually has LED lights inside it. My hope would be that it does because that would be kind of cool. But also at night, maybe not as cool. I don't necessarily know. It does have some safety things in it, which is good. So just kind of be aware of that. It does have a feature that if there's any kind of magnets or not magnets, metal that are attached to this, instead of like your phone, that it won't do charging, which actually is kind of cool because you don't want it to be sending an electric current through that. Current wise, you're looking at between 10 and 15 for your phone. So should be plenty fast to keep up with anything that it's using, as well as give it a charge. And that's kind of it. It does say that there's a standby mode, the LED indicator, but there is an indicator just on the front. It's just down at the bottom here. There's a little green light. But I would love to see this whole thing kind of shine up blue because every one of their photos kind of shows that. So I'm hoping that's actually a thing, right? That little blue right there. So that you know that the fan and the cooling. So basically what happens is there's a like a cooling pad on the top right here. And you can actually feel it even right now. It's kind of cool to touch. Not that it's warm in here by any means. But the cooling fan will go on, cool the cooling pad, which of course is attached to your phone, the MagSafe charger, and then cool the phone through that. Because a lot of times you've probably noticed with MagSafe charging, the phone can get really warm. Now, because it's in a car, you get the added of the heat coming through your front windshield and the MagSafe charger charging the phone, which both of them are producing heat, which can result in your phone turning off due to temperature. So we're going to take it for a fairly good ride today. We're actually going to go into the city, so it's about an hour there, an hour back. We're going to use this. It's nice and warm outside, and we'll come back and let you know how it did. Okay, so we're in the car, and I've actually hooked this up already and gone for a drive. But I brought my phone with me, and then I was going to shoot with my phone and realized I can't shoot with my phone because it's charging. That's kind of the point of the video. Anyways, here it is right here. You can see it all connected right there. It connects super easy. Like I said, all you got to do is tighten it. You tighten it to the vent so it doesn't move. It can slide right or left. And I think the bonus of this kind of mount on a vent is because it clamps onto the vent itself. Even if the vents were horizontal or vertical, sorry, you should have no problems. And it's nice and steady. There is a green indicator right here, and what happens is I'll turn the car on here. It's actually fairly warm in the car, but as you turn it on, it's going to be a little warm. You'll notice nothing really happens, and you should be able to see a reflection in the screen up there as well. Nothing's really happening. But once you put the phone on, I think what it does is it kind of measures, and you'll actually see there's the charging symbol, and you'll see in the back there it's green now, so you get this green reflection, and it goes blue. So blue is when it's charging and cooling. I think green is when it's just charging, and then it turns blue when it's cooling, I think, or it's just cycling. I don't even really know, but it's working, and you can definitely feel some air coming out of there for sure, which is kind of nice. Now I drove with it just up to this point, I guess, and normally I think, you know, it would get quite warm, your phone. A lot of times I have just my vents on the front blowing, so it blows cool air. But you know, being able to have your vents blowing up at your dash or down at your feet or wherever it is, and know that this is going to keep your phone nice and cool, actually kind of nice for sure. And the fact that the little 12 volt, which is smart, that they sent you is both USB-A and USB-C, allows you to be able to plug in something else as well if you need to. So that's also really good. All right, guys, I think that's pretty cool. If you guys are looking at a mount, a vent mount especially, that is something that will keep your phone cool while it's charging, because that's always an issue, right? It gets really hot when it's wirelessly charging. So this should get rid of that and allow the phone to stay cool while you're driving and charging. It's a win-win. All right, guys, I'll leave links down below to where you can pick one of these up if you're interested. And that's all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Later. I'm gonna go for a drive.